Alright, let me just check that the stream is live when you guys can start.
You're gonna have like a hype intro when the stream goes live.
Intro, do you want to do it?
Alright, I'll do a hype intro.
Oh, I think we're live.
Game is hard.
Alright, we're live. Alright,
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
let me just check
Game
that the stream
2
is
of
live.
Series 3 of
You guys can
TD.
start.
We've got Team Milo coming back to back against Team Stuart. We've got some big questions. You're gonna have like a hype bristle through. Will they ban the Lich? Most likely not. And will there be a 2-0? How much money will Justin make tonight? He's probably going to pocket $150 by the end of this. Last game, I think it was won and lost almost in the draft, wasn't it? Last pick drought just never really eventuated into anything. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, I think that was pretty difficult for the Radiant draft to do a lot in that game after the lanes they had, so we're going to see if they can do anything different in this game.
And I think really, like I keep saying, like TD's got to be about learning to play with your weaknesses and your strengths, right? That lane, that Ryan Nathan lane, I think they just need to enable it into something. And if you think about Lap, like Lap was a player that over the last TDs, like really good captains have got really good value out of players like Lap, right? I think they need to do the same thing with Ryan and Nathan. I think, sure, the Coddle, like you said, like he did a really good job of pushing out the lanes, finding the dangerous farm. The Willow was a team fight option that didn't quite work, but definitely had potential to work. What do you think they need to put Ryan on? Like, what kind of hero do you think is something that's a bit like Rating's a pretty forgiving hero, but it just felt like he didn't have the impact that he needed to, right?
I think they need to put him on a confident hero, something like his Axe or something where he just kind of like knows how to play, knows how to go in, like knows how to initiate. Something like that would be really helpful to their game. Yeah,
I think they've definitely TD so far. The couple of series have been a lot of comfort picks while everyone's feeling out their teams, but this game, it definitely felt like one team was all on their comfort heroes, and the other team was kind of stretching into different roles or different kind of places. The Damien Drow, like almost like we predicted, found the farm, but then didn't really do enough with it. Right? It's just too much gap close. Difficult positioning, game sense wasn't quite there because it's a different role for him.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think you prioritize his hero more in the draft this time?
100%. And like I think Danny made a really like pertinent comment. I think like if you've got a couple of players with puddles, right? Mm-hmm. You got to get in there early, and you just got to build around it. Like,
well, what do you do when your whole team's a puddle?
Well, I mean, okay, let's be real. Like, Nathan's puddle is. I think Nathan can play on most pods.
I think Stu as well. They prioritize Stu's like first pick Lich, right?
It's ridiculous. Like he's got like 3 or 4 heroes, and no one's gonna ban any of his heroes, right? That Lich is not going to get banned, and if it does, he can play his Warlock, and if it does, he can play his Daz. Yeah. You cannot be using a first pick on Stuart, and it just blows my mind how teams seem to. I don't know. There's almost like an arrogance that they can just gloss over when you got people like Jay and like Milo's team their strength is that they don't have the immortal players or the divine players, but they don't have the troughs either, right? So you need to know that they are probably the most polished team going into TD. You can't just presume that you can have massive holes in your lineup and not get exploited. Got the Weaver ban up front.
Can I just say, I really like the banner for Lockdown5eva.
Isn't it great? It's like what happens when Justin gets into like a plastic factory fire.
Justin gets cum on his face and then gets burned.
Oh yeah. Or gets cum on his face, and that burns him because he's like a cum vampire or something like that. Yeah. It's like Bukaki Justin
pretty good.
with leukemia. All right, we've got Weaver ban and the Bane ban. I like the Bane ban. I would have preferred to just see Bristle and Pugman out of the game, but they're trying to really make sure that they can't do the. Do you think the Bane thing really was executed like they thought it was going to be? Like I think he played well, but it wasn't.
I just think it made it really hard for Darryl to make plays.
He had to itemize around it, right? He bought SNYs and then Shivas, right? So he wanted to build tanks. So
yep. I think but do you think that Milo's just gonna pick a disruptor now and do something pretty similar? Like I don't know, like
maybe they saw Milo's disruptor last time. Okay, they're not scared.
Possible.
I think Milo's disruptor is fine.
Like, yeah, but like this disruptor's like a bit easier to deal with because you just get big a bit, right?
Sure.
Till he gets axed, but yeah.
It's a fair point.
He could be piercing disables are very annoying to deal with.
I just want to see a game where Justin doesn't get those 3, 4. Like, he's not a puddle guy, but I think when it comes to the heroes he has to play alongside Jay, I think he potentially is a puddle guy, right? Like, I reckon it's just a couple of heroes you just can't let him get to that 4th pick, and we let him get it, and then these guys let him get it.
Ooh, they banned the first pick. They first picked the slider. Okay, really prioritizing Windy's here. I think that's probably a good choice.
I feel like half the reason is to deny Ryan.
Sure, but I think also he played it really well, and it gives vision. They were slicing through the heroes. He hit his stuns time and time again, didn't he? So
that's true.
He's executing. And I think if you ban the slider, he's just going to pick his Tide, which I think he also played really well. I thought was really impressive in that series we played against Milo's team was how he held his... Oh my god!
They first picked the Lich.
Kill me! Sorry, I know this is being recorded, but just... you cannot first pick that. Anyway, whatever.
Well, they picked the Tide. I like
I like the Tide.
I like the Tide. I think Tide is the hero of this TD. I think... But anyway, the way Windy held his Ravage the other game, I thought was so impressive, right? Yep. Danny, you remember us like, how did he use his Ravage? How did he use his Ravage? And we were like sitting there scratching our heads, and the next minute he's planting R on all our asses.
Yeah.
And there's the Lap Wyvern. So... I think... I don't know. I'm really sad to see that first phase Lich again. I wonder if Milo's team will ban out the PA once more. And I wonder if that PA ban came because of the Spectre pick coming in at the end as a break hero, or do you reckon they were always going to ban the PA?
I think they had some idea that he might pick PA, so I think that's probably what they banned it out.
Yeah, well then they probably won't get it again, and then I think we might be in a bit of trouble. A lot of respect being shown to the J Void, which I find interesting. Not one of his he plays it very well, but not one of his regular picked heroes. And I can't stress this enough. I feel like J bans are a waste of time. Like his pool is probably by far the most diverse carry pool in our carry picks, right?
Probably, yep. I'd say that. That's probably safe to say.
And again, there's the PA ban, and I think Justin's going to get his pick of mid heroes. So, kill me.
They might ban the Viper again. I don't think Darryl's ever going to let him get the Viper, so... I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing that.
I think we're going to see another Bristle game, to be honest. Hanju, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Does Justin use Beam it?
He does use Beam.
Yeah, okay. Good to know.
He also takes Crypto.
He takes Crypto! That's good to know. Good to know.
Surely we don't see the Bristle again.
I'm sure we will see the Bristle again, because these motherfuckers are not banning it!
Yeah, if they let him get it, I think we might have a chance of seeing it.
I think this is arrogance. This is arrogance! Reckless arrogance. Okay, so... This last ban, I think, is really gonna... If you ban the Bristle, he's gonna take the Pugna. 5 seconds. I just can't believe you'd be banning a Lesh, a Void, and a Spec over a Pugna, a Bristle, or a... I don't know. Even the Deucer? The Deucer's in the game. There are so many massive game winners for Team J and JMG and Justin, so...
I guess they just think that they'll, no matter what Justin picks, that Darryl's gonna be fine against it, so...
But I mean, we saw that game, it wasn't, right?
That's true. I mean, the lane went okay, but when it came to mid lane, mid-game, kind of...
Yeah, but we're so fixated on the lane. Who gives a shit how the lane... Justin's proven time and time again that irrespective of how the lane plays out, that's the Nathan Earthshaker.
Okay.
He plays pretty well. And I think they found that if they've got the Ravage, they may not need the Kotl Willow, but I would have loved to see the Ravage into the Willow. Like that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I just feel like Justin bossed that mid game, right? He did what he did best, just stood up front.
That's
And
true.
then Jay, who didn't have a bad early game, but didn't have an amazing one, still was able to just AFK farm.
Hmm.
I think Darryl probably thinks he can just lean into the Bristol. He has a nice front line to like let him just be a turret at the back.
Yeah, I will say I do like the first 3 picks of the diet more this time. More stuns, you know.
Yeah,
Much more
for
easy
sure.
to execute. So
For sure.
Like they know Milo's team likes the death ball and they're just picking a lot of team fight into it.
And that is the Milo Lion.
Lion's
We've got the Lap Wyvern.
yeah, such a solid pick. I feel.
Yeah. Really is, especially against someone like Damien. It's just going to give him absolute hell.
Mm.
Especially with the Slider coming into that and the Wyvern behind them. Really mean gank squad pulling up. So we've got kind of like a team fight lineup versus a real like pick off team, eh? But even the Wyvern offers some pretty big wombo combo there. What kind of heroes do you reckon Damien's got in the pool? I mean, this is going to be the Damien pick, isn't it? Or do you reckon they'll pick Darryl first?
AM.
AM.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So the JAM, we know it well. Like to those of you who've been following TD since day one, it really was the hero of the first 5 TDs. Where if Jay got AM, the game was over. He hasn't played it recently, but then he picked it in last TD, TD6, and made everyone look like a fool with it. I don't know why. It's just a hero that he really likes to flash farm on it, even though it's kind of like fallen away from the meta a bit, hasn't it?
Well, I mean, in these kind of these kind of games, it's kind of hard for the supports because you have to kind of deal with this AM who's running around, and having to play as a team to kind of stop him farming takes a bit of coordination. So it's pretty difficult to kind of lock down this AM in this kind of game. Also, for the Dire, they do have 2 picks to counter this AM, so we're gonna have to see what Darryl picks. If he picks some kind of physical mid,
Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker could work.
Bloodseeker's great. Yeah.
Not sure if we're gonna see it from the
I don't think we will. I'm pretty sure we'll see the Lena, to be honest.
Lena against AM is a bit shaky. I think we might see maybe a TA. Honestly, I'm not too sure.
You reckon?
Because against AM, you really want to pick someone that does physical damage, right?
Oh no, Luna.
Luna, okay, that's gonna be the no spoons Luna, right?
I don't mind it. It's a hero that Damien will find farm on and can just right click. You know, it's not.
I agree. I don't think it's too bad of a pick.
Yeah. I think it's clever. So what was that?
Die has a chance because AMs don't generally like to go BKB, right? I feel like he might just go greedy, blink and get ravaged, and then just die.
Very possible. But we're gonna.
But again, I just think positioning is going to be an issue for Damien. He's just going to make sure when I play Luna, I really suck the dick because I'm always in the wrong place, and it's just one of those heroes. If you go a little bit too far forward to get the Eclipse off, you often find yourself just getting the Bukaki.
Yeah, as Luna, you want to be the one following up, and they got 2 fat boys to kind of do that, right? They got the Tide, they got the Earthshaker, kind of just protect him.
Yeah. I think if I was Damien, I'd almost forget that I have Eclipse for a bit, and just he'll find farm and just if Darryl picks the right hero here. What do you think it is? It's going to really hinge on this, isn't it?
I think it might just be a TA. I think there's a lot of
Is this
pressure.
TA again there?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on the mid, because the draft doesn't really do anything about the AM except for maybe the Ravage. And even if you get Ravaged, you want to pick a hero that can kind of kill the AM really quick, right? And I think TA.
What about Puck?
Puck? I don't know. I feel like it's not enough.
Meepo ban.
Meepo is the biggest counter to AM, and Darryl does play it, so.
Okay. And Luna's also great because it kind of is a bit of a counter to the Pugna, isn't it? A little bit. It's got the beam.
It's possible. You do buy BKB, it's kind of
yeah, it's not Pugna just doesn't run over it like he may with other traditional carries.
Oh, well, this is perfect for Darryl now, right? Because Justin's going to pick his hero. He's going to get last pick. He can double counter pick the 2 cores, right? So
yeah,
we're going to have to see if his 10,000 IQ Immortal Brain has the correct pick in mind.
I mean, tell me about Darryl. Does he actually have like a 10,000 IQ Immortal Brain? Like,
he's rank 1,300.
Yeah, but like you can be that in lots of different ways, right? You could be like mechanically really good. You could just like have like, is he a puppy? Like, what do you think? Like,
he's not like mechanically insane, like professional, but like he has a very good understanding of the game.
Yeah, cool. So like, he's got that game, like that game sense. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So then we will see. Well, let's pit ourselves against the 10,000 IQ, right? So when we see this pick, everyone, let's come on. All right, no, wow, who fucking saw that coming? All right, I think like Viper's in the box.
Oh, you already knew what he wanted.
I got it right. I got it. 10,000 IQ. Yeah.
Did they forget the Viper wasn't banned, or?
Yeah, they baited it. No, they baited it. Oh, that's so funny. All right, from now on, call me Darryl. Darryl's son.
You wish.
No, I really don't. All right, so what are we gonna call it? I mean, this is a really even draft, right? Like, I feel like the Viper rounded off that really nicely.
Do you? I mean, like.
I feel like AM needed space.
Yeah.
And Nappers not gonna have a good game, so.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like top's a dog shit lane for Dire. Sorry, the off lane for Dire is gonna be very hard.
Because AM will just burn all their mana and they're useless.
Yeah, and they're not gonna know how to deal with it.
Mm.
Like, I honestly think ES needs to roam, win the other lanes, but then that just leaves Ryan like on his own. He's gonna get very tilted if he doesn't know how to like solo lane.
He just maxes Kraken. Like, AM can't kill him though.
I think what we're missing here though is that Darryl's a very active mid, right? So I think he will rotate up much. Like, I mean, and hell knows that Justin won't. So I think we'll see Darryl moving up to try and push out and take that top tower early, and then kind of close off the map, right? And even if Ryan gets absolutely dumpstered in lane, he's just got to get blink and press R, right?
Yeah. Things like Viper is not the easiest to make space with. You're really slow and like immobile, so it's really reliant on his team.
He doesn't push towers that fast either.
Not terrible. Like, he'll be able to push the wave out with these Nether Toxin, and it'll be something. Like, it'll be a 3 hero versus 2, and they'll push the land. Like, Jay never really dies defending a tower ever, right? He's quite happy to sack his tower.
Honestly, I think this game is going to go down to whether Jay throws or not.
Wow. Simon, what do you think?
They don't really have a counter to Jay.
I mean,
they have big stuns, you know? Like, Jay blinks in on like Stu or something, and then he just gets like perma-stunned. You can see that happening.
Devos agrees with Darryl, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, like the only person who genuinely loves playing mid is Justin. I don't think anyone else actually likes playing mid.
Doesn't Crave like mid?
Well, you like playing Earth Spirit, don't you?
That's true. I do like playing these fun heroes.
Yeah, but no one probably loves mid.
5, so.
No one loves mid as much as Justin.
All right, Tim, we've got on the Radiant Jay on his absolute fave, his Bay AM. Windy backing up his last game. Oh, bit of no, it's not fun. Windy backing up his last game at Slaughter. Justin backing up again on the Bristle. Milo shifting across to Lion, something I used to play a lot in previous TVs. Will he get the Radiant? Oh, you got it. No,
he stepped a bit too far instead of attacking it.
Yeah, and we got Lap playing again on the Wyvern. We got 3 heroes repeating on that Radiant team. Tim, how about the Dire team?
Dire's team, we have No Spoons in the top lane with the Luna. Then in the mid lane, we have Darryl with his Viper. Oh, forgetting about Stu. He's gonna be on the Lich.
No need.
What a surprise!
Yes,
he's on
the Lich again, doubling up from the last game. In the bot lane, we have NY as the Earthshaker, along with Disco Pumper, the Tide. I mean,
and like, let's look at the lane matchups here. Like you said, Danny, we've got AM just running at Ryan and burning his mana. What do you guys think?
It's not
this
the
bot lane?
worst matchup, right? I mean, because like, you know, Tide is kind of good against these melee heroes. You just kind of anchor smash them when they come up. It's like a substantial amount of damage. It's physical damage as well, so that's something he's got going for it.
Yeah.
You run out of mana though, you're fucked.
Yeah, once you get like a soaring though, it's like...
It's getting soaring.
It's not the worst, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think also something that was criminal last game was that like Ryan just didn't invest enough regen, right? And they just hung around in lane on that 15-20% health for too much, and Jay will make you pay if you do that, right?
For sure.
How about this top lane matchup? We've got Luna, and already taking some pretty early harass there. Stewart getting the D. Oh, that's
out of position.
Fucking Bukaki damage. We got Luna Lich versus Wyvern Slaughter. I mean, you can get kills both ways, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
I think Milo with the long ass name though.
Yeah, he loves the WWE. Yeah. But what do you think? Like, how do you reckon this lane's gonna play out?
I think it can go really either way. If the Slaughter gets too antsy, you know, dives too deep, you can die. If the Luna kind of gets out of position, gets going on, she can die. So, yeah, really gonna have to be pretty careful. Just like.
I'm really glad Damien went boots first this time. Last time on Jar, he didn't get boots till very late. And you won it early when to kite that Slaughter.
Yeah. Oh, he's used his he's used his
Oh, Stu.
Stewart. Taking the he's gone back this way. No, Stewart. No.
That's first blood. Yep.
Why didn't he should have walked left there? And the middle matchup, we've got a hard counter here.
Yes.
But maybe not so much in the lane phase.
Oh, this is the hardest counter you can possibly get in the lane.
Yeah.
It's like, cause, you got the break, and then, you just break him, put some poison on him. Yeah, it's like really hard. But I mean, he's actually not doing too bad. 11 CR.
Yeah, I mean, this is something we really got to watch, right? Like, everyone's been talking about how Justin's kind of like reinvented his game and is like going toe to toe with the best of them.
Ooh,
if Justin,
he's gonna die now. He's dead.
Ooh, okay.
As I was speaking, I was gonna say we should really keep our eye on the net worth here, because if Justin's able to keep some semblance of net worth in this game, like
I think after
that'd
that,
be impressive.
I think he might just have to go jungle. I mean, I think this lane's over for him already.
Yeah, that's rough.
If he comes up to the lane, it's just like, yeah, he's gonna get some poison.
Ryan sitting on 7 mana, with 2 gauntlets of strength
and no regen.
And no regen in
He's actually
sight.
rushing a ring of health, though. He's not gonna have mana for a lane. He went Gush level 1.
Yeah, he instantly did that with no mana.
Yeah, that's a... Anyways, mid lane. Whole
Yeah.
level ahead, yeah, that's huge.
And the net worth there, AM topping it. Already out farming
Both
Viper. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
man,
they kill
that-
that.
Oh, Stu overextending.
Timing back.
Do it, no.
They ravage bot. Nate's gonna die.
Oh, meanwhile, at bot as well, man.
Action
No.
pack.
Oh
Very,
god,
very
no.
low.
They're both pretty low.
They have no regen.
I mean, like this is like it's almost like we're like fortune telling this game. They're sitting there on 5% health once again with no regen.
But why does Ryan not have Kraken Shell?
He went for Gush. No, he needed it.
But you don't have mana to use it.
Yeah. Might
Yeah.
be a bit of a mistake. And, yeah.
I would have loved to see in one of these games Damien get rotated into the off lane and playing Ryan on the safe or something like that. I don't know.
I think they tried that in the scrims. I don't think it worked that well, to be honest.
I mean, this ain't working that well, to be honest. So
That's also
Yeah,
true.
Justin has to be very careful. Viper is now level 6. He can die very easily.
yeah, Justin persisting in lane and finding some farm. Right? He's only. Well, I
He
mean,
might die here.
oh,
Ooh, doesn't want to go for the rune. That's
he's baiting it. Oh, here comes. Ah!
Ooh, gets the
But he got
ball.
it. He got the
Milo
ball.
might just be dead here.
Oh,
Oh, instant TP. That's a nice play.
It's a solid TP, actually.
Yeah. Milo
Instantly
playing
recognized.
way above his MMR there.
Oh, Justin.
Milo has a very good understanding of the game as well.
He really
His
does.
rank.
Yeah, he's
Just
one of those
mechanically,
guys.
it's a bit-
He's like a proper gamer. He can pick up most games and be good at it. And even though he hasn't been in Dota for so long, you just know that he just kind of gets it.
What do you think about this Lich rotation? He's running down bot. Kinda left top on its own.
I'm trying to lane swap, which is very
I think he's trying to stack. That's what Stu does. There it is.
Spoon's gonna
Oh, and he missed a stack. He didn't. Oh, pathing.
top lane,
Kill
bro.
myself.
No Spoon's getting dived. Oh, he gets a kill Windy.
Was that a solo kill?
It's because Nathan's too preoccupied.
I mean, Lap's got it in the middle.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a rough lane, let's just go jungle. Don't even go to levels and beams, get the farm build.
I don't know. I feel like Viper's not going to outwin this mid to counter these two really rough side lanes here.
Yeah, it seems like both side lanes to Radiant need to die.
Ooh, Justin's taking it. Oh my gosh.
Justin could have died there. Well,
Yeah.
He's
He was
wood
hasted
now.
for a bit,
hmm.
so Darryl didn't want to commit the ult on him.
I mean, AM still out farming this Viper.
I mean, AM's
Disgusting.
having 3.
He's gonna get. Well, he's got his treads coming out, so he's not rushing his He's not rushing his battle fury like he does sometimes.
Good play. Baits out the Marshall. Anyway. So what do you think has to be done for the Dire to kind of get themselves back in this game? We've got this AM farming for free, right? And then it seems like
I
he's
mean,
lost the top lane.
Jesus Christ!
Bot lane as well. Oh.
Did he just use a? I think he just used a salve as well there.
Ooh, okay.
That's rough.
Bot lane's over, man. You just gotta like try lane top right now.
Yeah, you got to accept that Jay's going to be a monster, right? And so you need to now invest in your other asset, which is if you can get Luna to some semblance of farm. You know that. Oh, here we go.
Or like this horse is roam around. Come
Yes.
back bot when he has Ravage, and maybe you can do something. But
So I would be getting like Nathan to go stack. I'd be getting Lich up here in this top lane, and then getting Viper to rotate. They need just Damien to have something here. Although his farm's fine, it's not like terrible. He's above the bristle. Hey, so
I'm
which
actually
is something.
surprised that this bristle
Yeah.
is actually
Everyone's
getting
up.
like...
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, is he got another? Is he got another? No, lap.
Takes down the Earthshake.
I mean, we talked about
Oh,
Silver Edge being the
Milo
biggest
missed
threat.
his done.
That Wyvern heal is.
oh the gosh,
Milo's dead.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that's actually...
Oh no, he's got Mana Void! It's gonna hurt so much!
Oh!
Oh,
no.
if only he did that before the.
oh no, Disco trying to fight this.
Yeah, this is not good. But he's got Ravage.
Just farm, bro. Just farm.
He's got Ravage.
Don't have the
So I
mana.
was saying, yeah, I'm actually quite surprised this Bristle has gotten anything out of this lane. I mean, this lane is like one of the worst matchup in Dota, I reckon. So yeah, he's actually doing not the worst, around 3k net worth. Oh, he's getting his bounties as well. Ding ding ding.
Ding.
Oh, Tim, what a cutie.
Yeah, Tim's a real Jekyll and Hyde, isn't he? Alright. Here we go. Eclipse being popped and nothing really coming of
Not
it.
enough.
And now we're in a bit of strife with the counter engage.
Yep.
Oh no, don't come that close. This is terrifying.
Oh,
what is he doing?
Oh, God. Oh,
dear.
That was it, though.
Jeez, that was so
Double kill on
cringe.
him.
And Darryl clean up is the real question. All the while.
Oh no.
Lap, what a guy. What a player. Like, I can't say this enough. I think Lap's the most improved player in the last couple of TDs.
And Windy's gonna be able to run away.
Oh,
and TP.
oh, no! Criminal.
Yeah, see the thing with Viper is it's kind of hard for you to gank because you're so slow, right? That's like the main
But also, like,
Very lightly.
Damien turning into that with being ulted by Slatter was just like,
That was a mistake.
that was suicide. And
It's been unfortunate.
this is denied bounty rune by Milo. Milo doing what Milo does.
This is what Darryl didn't want when they were scrimming. Side lanes getting dumpstered and then not being able to play.
Alright, so usually what we see from Justin is that, he always wrecks his lane or he always farms super hard. This game, it's not going according to plan. It's kind of a bit low on the net worth. what do you think he's gonna do now? Like, you've never seen him in this kind of situation before. So
I don't think it matters. They've got a 3k lead despite this absolute dumpstering, right?
He's just gonna farm, right?
Yeah, he's just gonna slowly grind his way to his first item, like his big item, like his Ags or whatever. And by that time, AM is going to be a demigod, and it will just won't matter.
ooh, top lane again. Is he gonna get dived? Nope.
Done.
Man, this Slider is also having a good game. It seems. Third on net worth behind the Viper actually. So
Yeah,
I
very
think
close.
having Jay and Justin on the same team is actually very difficult to deal with. It turns out.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this 100 times. You just gotta.
If you deal with Justin, Jay gets out of control. If you deal with Jay, Justin gets out of control. It's.
That's why I said Justin underrates his mid ability. Like he can like go toe to toe against any other mid, even though he says he's ancient.
selling himself short. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely the highest MMR, like the most balanced team. He plays it down because he doesn't want it to look like they've easily won the tournament. But it was very obvious from the start. But that's alright. I still think they're very beatable. They have been beaten. They have been beaten. So
it was close. It was a 60-minute.
They did throw a bit.
Never in doubt.
Yeah, that was thanks to Jay throwing down mid.
Did you see that Invoker? That was unreal.
Oh, thank you. Almost as
I
good as
want
the Invoker, right? Is that what you're saying? I mean,
Jesus, yeah. Alright. What is Tide up to? He is saving up for his blink.
smoke on top. There is a blink on a slider, so I'm gonna try to put a stop to the.
Here we go. It's that 3 gang squad we spoke about. And
Nathan will tank the game.
Ooh,
oh,
that's a good fish.
cheeky. And they're TPing in for this. Can they? Oh no, it's too slow.
It's a waste of time.
And the Tide too. No, this is wrong.
Yeah, the Tide just
Nathan
got
also
auto attack.
doesn't have level 6 still at 13 minutes.
Really?
Jay just got more space to bot.
Yep.
And not a super fast Battle Fury for him by his standards.
He
Like,
did go treads, so you know usually when you want to go like a super quick like 10-minute B Fury, you skip the treads, but you buy it. Oh, mid lane. Oh.
That was some anti-synergy there.
well, he's still got Ravage.
That's true.
And he's got Mangoes this time. And they're coming for this mid tower. And I think, you know, without giving away the goose, I really think when you play against Justin's team, you got to use his like sick obsession with his mid tower against him, right?
Yeah.
But not enough teams do it. But
I see Justin's obsession with tower.
Yeah, I think we did that. Like we were baiting our mid tower. I think last TD, I think it was me and Fred, or was it Simon? We baited our mid tower.
Yeah, with Fred, yeah.
On
And
Jay.
then we just waited for him to come in because.
fair bit of
Justin really
dicks.
likes to take the long lane tower. He has an obsession for the long lane tower after he takes all the other towers.
Yeah.
When
Which
it's not
tower?
the long lane,
The long lane.
like the hard lane tower.
Oh, right.
Although it's not super important to take, but he always wants to take it.
Oh, there we go. Oh no! Oh my god, Damien, you're giving me AIDS.
I think he's playing his heroes like a weaver, you know, where you can't
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said. I think Damien needs a hero that ducks in and out, right? Like a PA. Or a Weaver, yes, of course. But he loves that mobility on his heroes.
When you say the long lane tower, is that the enemy's off lane tower?
It's your safe lane.
Yeah, so the enemy's off lane tower.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And mid lane, Justin pressuring the tower again. He knows Viper is top, so it's free to get a bit
And
of damage.
there's the blue line from Stuart, stepping down his authority in this team as captain, which is fantastic to see.
And Darryl is going to run into the slider again top. Is he going to run into the thing? He's gonna be fine. So relatively quiet now that the lanes are kind of done. Everyone's just kind of farming. Justin's farming his ancients, getting a double stack.
Luna's actually caught up
Luna's
a lot.
Yeah.
Third net worth. Which she does if nothing's happening.
Yeah,
Well, that's what
Luna farms super fast.
Yeah, so I think it's okay to put Damien on that here because he does find his farm, right? The real question is, will he use it?
I think Tide as well. He's going to have a blink soon.
I think part of the reason is because Justin got dumpstered mid. They haven't taken their tower yet because Starter doesn't really take towers and Justin hasn't really rotated.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
it's
good point,
given
actually.
them extra farm. Like Luna's still farming the whole of the Dire top jungle.
Yep. Alright, so let's take stock of the game. We got a 2k net worth lead going to, Team Milo. We've got quite a farmed AM, but not not as disgustingly as we thought maybe 2 minutes into the game. We've got quite a farmed Viper who's built an Atos and a bot and is ready to fuck, essentially. Damien's got his Dragon Lance and his Mom, so he's kind of moving into that mid stage of his farming game. Slider's got his Blink, and they've had a failed smoke gank already, and probably wants to move on that again. And Justin is grinding his way towards his brown boots? Sure. And Tide, obviously, as we said, is on the precipice of his Blink. So, I mean, you got both offlaners kind of sitting on their Blinks, both carries kind of, progressing through their farm, relatively where you thought that they would be. And then there's that mid lane disparity. So that 2k net worth difference is broadly just because of the AM success. Otherwise, you think that both teams wouldn't be too unhappy with the way their farm's distributed right now, right?
No, I reckon you're pretty happy. Maybe if you...
Justin probably likes to be
yeah.
ahead. He would be hating it right now.
Sure. His item choice, going for a 4-staff actually, that's like some cerebral play. He wants to get out of the Viper break and just like a 4-staff.
Well, because he sees the Viper as an Atos. So.
Surprised.
Yeah, but I don't think that he's going to be using the Atos necessarily on the Bristle, right?
Yeah. I think if you can, you kind of want to get the AM.
AM every time, yeah. It would have been so nice to see like the Lion on the Radiant, on the Dire team. Like some extra catch for that AM, but say la vie.
Earthshaker's got an instant catch.
Wow! Did you see that step?
Yeah. Ran
I mean, it wasn't even close.
Cheeky.
Yeah, now Tide actually has a bunch of levels as well, so...
Yeah, not bad. Ryan's come out.
Kind of
This is good. This is they've picked the right hero for him, I think. It's been good.
Although, yeah, AM is still having a pretty free game of 13 right now. Just in the Viper's
I think you just gotta accept that, don't you?
Yeah.
You just gotta accept that that's gonna happen. You're just gonna move on with your life. It's kind of like when we played that Medusa game. We just knew that Justin was gonna be disgusting. You just had to find a way to deal with it.
Right.
We couldn't
Maybe
stop
the issue
his
with the Dire team is they don't, like you said at the beginning, they don't have a ganking lineup. Can't go around.
That said, they're ganking right now with the smoke.
They have ES and Tide though.
Yeah, it's kind of simple. Like, you just go smoke and gank every time you have your 2 big
Yeah,
ults.
you just need to smoke. If you don't smoke, the Viper's too slow.
Pushing out the lane.
It's very reliant on them not stacking their ults, their stuns.
They're just a bit too slow. See, Jay's gonna go to the triangle and then they're not gonna find it.
Yeah, he knows.
They might catch 2 heroes with Lap and Milo though. Wouldn't be the worst.
You really I mean, you can get these kills.
Oh, lap.
Oh no. Wait,
Lap
can't you
can
just
fly
Wants
over.
to go. They want to go in.
Does he not know you can fire?
I mean, your smoke's broken and you walk in front of him. What else are you gonna do? Oh, he's got a haste. Haste to Tide.
Oh, they're gonna get him if he ravages this.
Now.
Ravage.
Oh,
too
Darryl got
late.
Right. And they do get the Wyvern.
Oh no.
They may get the Slaughter. Nope.
I mean, once the Wyvern's used his ult, who gives a shit, right? It's unfortunate.
Blink in from Tide.
I don't know why he didn't ravage automatically. Here comes the Eclipse very soon. Oh, it's already been used.
It's used, yeah. It was used to try to kill Slaughter.
Oh, Viper, no man.
Oh, no. Oh!
The break.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yo, let's go.
Nathan with the $6 million Echo Slam sets up the fight for... Stuart knows how to drop his ult. We know that after 7 rounds of TD. So well done. That's
They just
fantastic.
drafted big team fight, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, well done.
They're doing exactly what they need to do.
I mean, what's really interesting there is, I think, even though the Ravage is late, the Wyvern ult was wasted, so the disengage was gone. And what was also really interesting was that Lion ult to the face of the Viper did surprising little damage. Is that corrosive skin, magic resistance kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25%, it's not negligible. And he did stick at a 26 charge.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that was pretty interesting because I reckon if you delete the Viper there, that fight is nowhere near as good. But but nice. I really liked their wombo combo and a really easy wombo combo to set up as well, right? So there's some hope.
There is. But you know, the rate is fine. Jay's like free farming.
Yeah, all the time. Jay doing what Jay does best. Collecting stonks, and Ryan for some reason thinking about gushing Jay from the bushes.
Just staunching, trying to see if Jay had vision.
Yeah. Do you reckon that was it, or do you reckon that was not there? Oh no, he doesn't care, he's just farming.
He really wants to those ancients.
That's so rude. You know when an AM is farming in your face?
Can't be good.
Yeah, it can't be good. Can't be good. And all the while, Justin gets his sick fantasy off, taking the mid tower down. He is complete.
He is very far behind this game though, so even behind the windy Slardars.
Oh, he's used his blink.
Oh, what is this?
Let's get a Fisher. Come on, Fisher.
There's the Fisher.
The suck.
Oh, the Dire team. I mean, Radiant team is closing in. There's smoke, so this could be.
Oh no! And he's out of position. He's so out of position. I'm telling you, Eclipse is the biggest bait. At our level.
Stu is dead.
You just gotta know when to press it.
I mean, you can't.
It's better as like a defensive thing rather than offense.
Yeah, 100%. But at this like level, this Archon Legend, whatever, everyone wants to get a kill with Eclipse, right? You kind of want to chase people forward with the Eclipse, and it just doesn't work. Also, like you can't chase Jay on the AM from bot tower through all the way through your jungle. Like you know you're gonna get your ass kicked.
They're just like a second behind with the heroes. And he's
once you're half a second behind, you're too far behind.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's got Manta. He's got blink cooldown. I think he got the blink cooldown talent as well, did he?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so like he's jumping around on a 5-second blink with a Manta. You're not catching that guy. Well, they get bot tower, which is something. And Jay doing what he does best, which is pushing out the lanes, taking the dangerous farm, and really farming in their fucking face.
Oh,
and Stuart tried to get his ult off. The disengage. It'll be a dead windy. That's a good trade.
Oh, maybe he's gonna live.
Nah, he's dead. Oh. He would have ticked in Fountain even.
I reckon he would have as well.
And Lap pushing out bot lane. And saving some money for something. What do you reckon his item might be?
He loves going big and going wide. Do
you reckon that's a decent item here?
Yeah, because you just stand up, you know. Because if you want to walk in, like they're just gonna ravage you. Yeah. It's very hard.
Just get your ult off. That's all you need to do, right? Get your save and then die.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another check. So we got Jay sitting on some item coming out to him. What is it? He's got his Basher already. Kill me.
Basher.
Coming out to him on top of his Manta. We've got the Luna now moving into what looks like a BKB and just needing a couple hundred more gold to that. That's a pretty great item to pick up, but unfortunately the Basher will already be online by the time his BKB comes on. Darryl's now got his Hurricane Pike on top of his previous items. Justin's climbed the ladder a little bit. He's above the slider now, and he's now queued up his Ags on top of his Vanguard 4-star. No, I don't think so. I think they need the Viper to kill him.
Yeah.
Sliders almost got his BKB as well, so that will be a great item for him. Although I'm not sure, like, what does the BKB stop here? Obviously Eclipse, like, let's forget that.
Ravage.
The Ravage and the Echo. You're right, there's a lot.
And Lichel.
Yeah, okay.
Very good BKB game.
Stuart, sorry, not Stuart. Ryan's got his Blink, and that's pretty much it.
You got
yeah. Where's all his gold sitting? That's not 7,000.
Oh, it's going in.
Jesus, no Ravage and surprised he's been stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're not together, so this Lion could go down.
Oh wow, Darryl.
Heads up, bye.
Yeah, wow.
Right.
Recognizing that they weren't ready to defend the Lion, and the Lion just ended up being a free kill.
He definitely feels a lot more at home on the Tide than he did in that last game, right? And then yeah, you know, Lap sitting on Arcanes. Nathan's got his blink. Lion almost got his blink, and that'll be a big pickup for him in 400 gold. And Stuart on his Arcanes, getting something shipped out to him, probably.
Oh, is he gonna Ravage? Ravage? Oh no.
I don't think.
Ravage now!
They have Echo.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Wow.
That's a big kill.
How much gold would that have been? And they all went to
Ryan.
Ryan. I always want to call him Stu because of disco, but it's actually Ryan. Alright, well the BKB's online for Luna, so like, I mean, look, it's something, right? It allows you to fight through
I mean,
a lot of their shit.
That far behind. He's only 2k behind the AM. I mean,
yeah, and I've said 100 times, I think Damien will find his farm. Like, he will always find his farm. But they just got to set him up to actually make the most of it. And I just really think he's just got to not get baited by Eclipse like he did.
The call, the Roshan call. Like, you've got to know that as soon as you can, they all just go in, right?
Yeah, although Ryan looks like he wants to die.
Oh, is he really not?
Yeah.
They got no Ravage either.
Yeah, and they've pinged it. Oh, and here comes Lap. Lap.
He's gonna fly in.
Lap. What a Lap! Oh, he stuns into it.
That's a wasted ult.
Oh no!
Oh, on the finger.
Oh, everything about this is fantastic.
Oh, and Invis Earthshaker. He sees everything.
Yeah,
Oh
my god!
Oh, that's a bad.
Amazing, Nathan!
Yo, let's go!
$6 million Earthshaker! Oh, fantastic! And Jay's around here trying to sneak the.
Oh,
I think he's got to get the fuck out of here. He needs to. I'm telling you, Nathan.
Big Roshan. Yeah, that. A lot of net worth going the way of Ray and Data.
He's like Milo. He's got that like really annoying hindrance way of playing Dota that I think really works well in TD. Like, he's in your face, he's stopping you from doing what you want to do. He's just a motherfucker.
Yeah, important echo, getting those two heroes. Stops all chance for a steal. So, yeah,
so far, like, I'm really loving Nathan's play. He's really setting up a lot of great fights there. And really helping Darryl out, really. Like, really setting Darryl up, which is great.
Last game as well, he like got the stacks going for him, so he gave him more. Yeah. Oh, and AM getting found. It's ATOS.
No.
You were saying it all comes down to whether Jay throws, and this is Jay throws.
Exactly. That rush fight, what happened? Like, Jay died in the top jungle, got a bit too cocky. They got a massive kill on him into a big team fight.
Yeah.
And then now he just dies again.
Holy shit, I need to set my beam up. Alright. We've got... Now we look at this, and Viper's within 700 gold of the AM, and the Luna's within 700 gold of the AM, and we're getting a lead for the first time on the Dire team. I mean, pretty sloppy from Jay both times, right? Like, he shouldn't be caught out like that. Farming where he shouldn't, and I know if I was caught there,
Lap's gonna get caught.
there would be some choice words from Kenny coming my way. Lap dodges the gank, because he's just a fucking immortal sometimes. And then we've got a bit of a disengage in their triangle.
They're doing the right thing. They're getting the wards up.
Yeah, like, speaking of wards, like, props to Team Dire for like setting up like wards in their triangle, because they know Jay wants to farm that. And
Yeah.
Now if they get that mid tower, they're getting top tower. Okay.
And Jesus, isn't Ryan the tankier boy? Look at that. Nothing. Yeah. I mean, that's all he has to do, right? Blink. Right? He only needs to have 225 mana. Here comes Jay TPing into top because,
Why? It's very
dangerous.
They're setting up for this and Ryan is hanging behind.
The first fight that Justin's showing up to, so we're gonna have to see how it goes. Ooh, Hex onto lip. Doesn't use his BKB, but he has
he's used the Ravage. I don't know why.
Okay.
He will die with that.
He's slowing them down, yeah. Meanwhile, another fight on the outside.
Hello.
Oh no, Jay.
Oh no,
Jay did it again.
Oh, Jay.
Oh no, Jay. Great ult though from the
Wyvern
Wyvern.
ult's gonna kill Luna?
He's got an
And
Oh,
Aegis.
he's got Aegis.
Justin with his BKB.
BKB's popped.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage he did. It's a 2v4.
I think they need to
This is
disengage. They
pretty
need to
scary.
disengage. They need to disengage.
Darryl's going in though. He's got BKB. He wants to fight. He's going for Milo.
Oh, and Milo's a dead boy.
the
Holy
double break.
shit!
From Luna.
Holy shit!
And Justin's gonna die as well, it looks like. Oh,
Darryl.
He didn't even have to commit a clip. Oh, he did use it before.
But that's fantastic. I mean, you're right, Ryan. I take my words back. Ryan using that Ravage was enough time to let them chip that slider
Well,
down to a
killed
point.
the AM.
Yeah, and they kill the AM as a result of it. And again, Jay really overstepping, not respecting Stewart.
Yeah, not respecting the spells. The Earthshaker
Yeah.
and the...
It's
So if you were Damo, what item would you buy now? Divos, you play a bit of Luna.
I reckon Scotty.
I really like
Daedalus?
that build. Yeah, I like the Daedalus and Shard build. You just like lets you not have to overcommit in fights. You just spam that loosen beam
So
and then
he's queued up the
fight when you
butterfly.
I think the butterfly is also really good. There's a lot of physical damage and the evasion is really good against AM.
Good against,
AM
good against,
Oh,
oh,
he's left
he's
his
left an
quick
item though.
He's left his quickening charm behind.
left it on the floor.
oh no.
Good against Slardar as well, right?
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
left his
So
quickening charm.
you really need armor and like evasion's really good. So anyways,
Is there anything more heartbreaking than leaving a neutral item behind? And there's
he finds it. He's like,
He's
I'll
got it.
take that.
game
So,
over.
yeah,
There's been a severe lack of tips this game.
Well,
That's true,
When,
I mean-
I feel like when I'm not playing, tips just drop away. And here comes the Viper. Really intimidatory.
Oh,
Oh.
no Ravage though. So, and yeah, Jay
would-
correctly identifying he needs a BKB. He's actually got most of it. He just needs 400 gold for it. So,
Yeah, like it was
Yeah.
really close before last time, which is very surprising that he TP'd up.
Yeah.
It was probably like a bit
tilted.
tilted or shaken, yeah, after dying twice.
So he
He
decided
knows
to
it.
die a third time. And now he slipped to third on the net worth. Let's just take another look at that. Like Darryl's way in front on 18.5k and AM's there on
That's good as well.
17. So really interesting. He's queued up his Skadi, but his Kree is dead, and I don't know what was on it when it died.
oh, Damo sold his mask, his Morbid mask, I think. Where is he?
Yeah, yes. What he did is he split his mom and he sold his
Usually you
Morbid.
keep it, right?
Yeah, because he wasn't. He's not a satanic guy.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good satanic game.
Yeah,
This-
this
this
Titanic's so
spell-
solid. Yeah.
Satanic's kind of like a way of life. If you don't like using it, I feel like if you don't know how to use it properly, it's a bit of a death trap.
It's so good though.
I know, but you got to know when to use. I know. I'm just saying, you got to know how to use it.
Yeah, this Luna.
Maybe
actually,
banking on the paladin sword.
yeah, actually it's starting to get a bit scary. This Luna is.
Oh wow, BKB blown, and Justin's down to that's his second usage.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna
down-
say. I mean, we haven't seen. It's a very quiet game from Justin. He's like kind of just farmed his lane for like
He
20
doesn't
minutes,
play from behind.
and
that
then
well,
yeah, he's behind now, and then like.
I mean,
shows up
I'm
to
a
his-
big fan of banning Bristle, but hey, if they're gonna let the Viper through, it's a great trap that they set for him, right?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that's on the Radiant team for picking it
Yeah.
last and not banning it, right? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like when I played with Justin, he does not let Viper through. He doesn't mind the hoodwink, he doesn't mind the PA breaks, but he will never let the Viper through. So, bit of an oversight there.
Probably did so well last game. Forgot.
And the speed of the Viper pick showed that, like, that it really
They're
was.
gonna cut him off. They might cut him off here. He's farming the small cans, getting greedy. No BK. But manages to get.
Oh, they had no idea.
Yeah, they had no idea. And this tower, if this tower goes down, it's gonna be really difficult for the Radiant.
Oh,
Gets away with all 4 stuff.
yeah, well done by Justin getting that defensive item. But Tower's just going down.
Oh,
Oh,
just go pop.
Darryl, you cheeky motherfucker! What is going on there?
What did that do?
Not Darryl, sorry.
Oh, Ryan.
Ryan. Ryan is everyone but Ryan.
Oh,
Oh, the
yes.
I think
BKB!
he accidentally BKB. Yep, he got
Oh,
It's
no, tragedy.
Didn't press ATOS, press the BKB.
Oh, and he moved his items around. Yep, he knows.
1000 IQ.
That's the 8-second BKB. That's pretty important, actually.
Or they know he doesn't have BKB on Darryl, so they want to take a fight.
Oh, no spirits. Gets the BKB off. I think he's gonna be able to
nice
do this well.
BKB.
Oh, fuck.
Not bad in the end. Oh, I didn't know Viper ult goes through BKB.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
That's pretty gay.
Pretty annoying.
Pretty gay.
Gay, we're gonna have to see what he goes for next. Man, having to get a BKB on anti-mage feels so bad, right? Because
Yep, it's sad. You never want to feel it.
But, I mean, you gotta get it for the stuns in this game.
Oh yeah, definitely this game you have to.
Alright, so we got a 7k lead, which is, you know, we wouldn't have called that 10 minutes ago, but 7k lead to Team Dire with Darryl up front. State of the game, we've kind of lost all our tier 1s, and we've only got a tier 2 mid for the Dire team, and only a tier 2 top for the Radiant team. So kind of like evenly poised in terms of tower and map control. Got AM's peak kind of coming soon. But he hasn't really been able to boss the game like he thought, and he's blinked onto the Viper.
Ooh, that was an important break. If he doesn't get that break off, he loses all his mana. But, yeah, he's gonna be fine.
And both teams really happy to kind of sit back and
Jay's
just
going
get
on.
farm in their carry, right?
Jay could die here if he's not careful. If he goes in.
Yes,
He's
going
thinking
to.
about it. He does have a BKB.
What's Stu doing? What's
You know,
Stu
the ping
doing?
comes
Scared
out.
skew.
Yeah. He's thinking.
Respect the Stewart. Stewart's. I've never seen Stewart buy a blink, but do you reckon it would be worthwhile in this game to have some kind of, or an ATOS, or some kind of like ability to help with that AM lockdown?
I mean, if you're gonna buy a blink, I think it's better if you just get some kind of supporting item, like a Glimmer or something.
Oh.
Stun?
Suck him off.
Oh my god,
this-
there's no Viper here though.
Oh, that's
Laugh
nice.
with the save.
There's no BKB on the. Oh, and he's wore off. Oh no, the anti-synergy. There's so many anti-synergies.
Oh my
Why did Milo go in?
No.
Oh, they're gonna get Windy dead? Oh!
Wow, Nathan!
Are they gonna
I'm loving what I'm seeing.
gonna TP out. No bash up.
I mean,
Yeah, he's-
Nathan's
Wow,
got his
how did
bags.
this pos for Earthshaker end up with Ags and Blink?
Because I told you, he's a greedy motherfucker.
Scotty on the Viper. The Viper is having a monster game. He's really farmed and he's very high level. Level 25.
Oh.
What's the 25?
Luna has
Viper?
queued up the Satanic, but he sold the mask before.
Yeah, maybe he got told off.
Oh, Ravage on the AM. AM's dead.
Oh no,
BKB.
Jay.
What
Jay.
is going on?
He must have thought like, oh, Viper is bot, he can go, and then doesn't respect the Ravage. Just gets Ravage.
Oh, they have a lot of stuns for him.
Oh, but Justin in the meantime, when there's no Viper, he's going ham.
Oh, God, Luna,
Oh,
no,
everything's.
he can't die.
Oh no, the Luna.
Luna! But that's worth it. Oh, not until that death. But
There
not
is
bad. He
4
picked up 2 before he killed him. But the 8 kill streak goes to Justin. Picks up a cool. He picks up 1.8k gold.
From those 2 kills.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Talk
that.
about comeback mechanics.
Why was Ryan worth 913?
It's because they're up 10k.
Yeah.
913.
Oh, that's huge actually. He gets his level 25.
Justin just. What early mid game loss? And he's back in it. That's ridiculous.
I mean, you do get these kills on Justin. However, I mean, your AM did die that fight. I mean, is that really a good trade-off? You kill all the heroes, but AM gets none of it, and he's dead for a long time.
And
so,
the Viper lives.
Yeah, so I mean,
And a BKB blown on the slider there in mid.
I mean, he has to use it there, otherwise he's just dead.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like, do you just die? Like, would it be better to die and keep your BKB
Nah,
charged?
his BKB's already like 6 seconds, right? He's used that
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, fair.
Just
Just
do
let it go. So I mean, if this game goes supremo late, right?
Interesting TP by AM.
Ooh, I
I
think
think Viper falls off, right?
Not if you're really ahead. Like if and it's on your immortal player. I feel like he's gonna stay relevant.
It's okay. You can build the right quick build, which is going.
Yeah, I think the spells are a bit better on the dire sides as well. So, like,
Yeah.
just like you always have that Ravage potential. Just Ravage everyone and kill them all, right? So,
Yeah, and Echo.
yeah, that as well.
They have good team fight.
Yep. Viper is here.
Oh,
Oh, Viper strikes himself though.
oh no, Jaden presses E.
Oh, but
Oh.
Soul's going. No BKB on Darryl just yet. Oh, he's hexed!
Darryl's dead.
Darryl's dead!
Oh shit. No Ravage.
Ravage for 6 seconds, but they're dealing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, Luna might go clean up. Oh.
Now he Ravages, just manages to find the Wyvern.
Radiant's pretty happy with that. They use Ravage, they get Darryl, and then
yeah, for sure. I
lost
think
the Wyvern.
Radiant are definitely happy with that. Oh no, is it
the reverse throw.
Yeah. Oh, another item left on the floor. They pick it up though. Surely there's a better item than a Aquila, right?
Hmm.
The Luna still sporting the Aquila, so I'm not sure about that.
I'd only take that Dispel item. Which pain is it?
But he's opting for a Pentage, and I think that's a good choice, honestly.
45 damage. Oh wait, does this slow on range as well?
Pretty sure it does, yeah.
Oh, and it's not reduced for being... Oh, okay.
Oh, but the Radiant team, Viper's dead, going rogue, and look how quickly it goes with just the two. Freaking Windy
Justin
has
does have a
not
DD,
amped
so
it,
that helps.
Can you amp it, please, Windy? It would have died. Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh,
Justin
massive
can die.
Echo Slam again.
Justin's dead.
Justin gets deleted by the Chain Frost.
Oh, and Darryl's
Jay's
team.
in it.
Oh!
Who gets it? Jay gets
Oh,
Gets the hit.
Wow, the steal. But is man fighting for some reason?
Oh, dead steal.
Oh! The Wyvern odds.
Wyvern dies as well.
Well, at least they salvaged the shard.
But I mean, Aegis on AM. Oh, I don't know what this. And the ES goes down.
Alright, Jay's back.
With an Aegis, yep. But I mean, this Luna is very fun.
Hmm.
Has the shard and not using it. I wonder if he's thinking about giving it to someone else or just forgot about it.
Who would he give it to?
there's no one with it, but everyone else has got Shard except Tide. And I don't think Tide's going Shard. Don't use it.
It's good on Luna.
Yeah. Surely he knows you have to click it to use it, right? Okay.
Yeah,
he's used it.
Alright, so what would you like to see from our Luna now? Do you think it's time to get like a massive damage item, or do you think
Probably
finishing...
don't just get Daedalus.
Yeah, I was thinking you might just get it,
Pike.
but it looks like he's gonna queue up the Pike.
He queued it up.
Pike's probably okay.
It's okay, but I think he
And
just
he
wants
kind of doesn't have a
damage.
slot for Daedalus anymore.
Sell the dragon, yes.
So I tapped out for a bit. What just happened with the rush?
Huge rush.
And
They killed Justin and Thingy, but then AM went in and killed the Rosh and stole it.
oh, okay.
But he got the Rosh kill as well, that's crazy.
Yeah, he just, whilst everyone was fighting, he BKB jumped in and killed the Rosh. And
Objective gaming.
Oh, and Dire have to be careful, they see Darryl, but... I mean, this Viper is pretty tanky, but if you get an amp on him, a couple of goose stacks, he can go down. Doesn't have a lot of arm. So,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
It's got the Witch Bane to catch.
that's true, actually.
Ah, Jimmy with the insights.
oh, Justin.
Yeah, just runs up.
Oh, the blink in. Oh my god.
missile.
Where's the Ravage?
Oh, big stun from Windy.
Oh, wait.
Doesn't use
damn.
his BKB, he's dead. Is he dead?
He's dead.
He's dead?
I mean, that was a BKB usage by Darryl. Which is a pretty big deal.
But I think
And
with the sliders there,
shot.
yeah, if the sliders there, it's a lot of your control. It's like most of your team fight, right?
They got 3 melee cores, that's why the lit shot's so good.
Jay tried to bait anything, but just baited his slider.
Ooh, lap.
2.5
Just got out in
minutes.
time.
Oh, is he out? Oh, he sees it. Is he gonna be able to get the correct blink? No. Okay. TPs.
Ravage!
No.
Still looking.
Yeah, I mean, they should just keep that one up.
There we go, another pause.
Pause online. Is it lap this time or? Yep, it's another lap crash. Ah.
Yeah, integrated graphics is not keeping up. It's a state of play. What do you guys think?
I think it's still like, you know, Radiant still have a decent chance to win, I reckon. I mean, if they just manage to kill, like, you know, Dire just mess up, maybe they kill the Luna and then buy back, the Luna dies again. I think it's very possible for them to lose the game.
Luna need more deeps.
Oh, T
Really
is...
don't like the thing.
She does change her mind to a data list now, so...
Yeah, you just need the damage to, like, during your BKB, just delete everyone with your glaives.
You need you need more physical damage, especially against...
Yeah, because Viper's got heaps of magic, so does Earthshaker and Lich.
She's pretty rich. He's already got the Chrysalis coming out to him, and he's still got 4.8 in the bank. So
just sell the lands.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is some hot chili you're serving up down there.
What the fuck?
The voice lines, the agonist.
Yeah.
Has he finished all the levels or something?
I think he's still...
you get a few every time you finish one.
He did buy a Satanic on Luna.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. After selling the Morbid Mask.
Oh, looks like they're going. Two cores for the Radiant at the bot side. Oh, what's this? Jay opting for a Skadi. Do you think that's the right choice?
I think so. You need some anti-heal. Luna's just a tanny.
Oh, he might get caught here. No, he's good.
Gives you like a bit of tankiness. If you don't die during a ravage.
That's true. Do you think the game's going to be quiet until the next Roshan? Is that what both teams are kind of vying for?
There's a minute on AM Sagas.
There's a lot of time till the next rush.
Yeah, I guess they can use this farming, I guess, I don't know.
Very quiet game right now, I feel.
I don't know, like the AM's timing's gonna go in the next 10 minutes, isn't it?
It's kind of already gone.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Stu's timing. Stu's going to a better place.
Going on. Doesn't BKB that.
Oh!
Oh!
Stu does go down. Does a lot of damage though. Now Viper.
Oh, they committed a lot for Stu. Now they're quite out.
Oh, why do you blink quick?
Oh, the Wyvern onto a creep.
Jay is low.
Yeah, Jay's
yeah, but
Justin,
gonna go
he gets frozen in his BKB. That's his whole duration BKB.
Lap. No, not ideal this game. This round.
That was good fuck.
There's the pop. Well, he wanted that to go.
Yes, Gleipnir, I can kill him again.
Oh, what a stun. He's gonna die.
Oh, thanks for playing.
Dude, Nathan, man.
Dude,
Nathan's playing.
Nathan's turned up this game.
Yeah.
And Windy on the run. Are they gonna be able to catch him? Doesn't look like it.
Can we trade Nathan back for Simon?
Oh, please, yeah.
Simon? Simon's
Lion
not
gets out.
He's necking himself.
You've been watching the replay? He's like,
I thought you were being fully serious, Danny. Because
Getting a criminal charge for self-inflicted suicide.
can we trade Nathan for Danny?
Yeah, do it. Let me play support, please.
Come on, Danny, you love it. You love our team.
Do I?
You have to.
Aussie.
You have to say yes.
It's got Lux, man. I don't know, man.
Oh, sad.
Oh, Windy,
Damo just
what are you
walking
doing?
over Justin, tilting creep.
Oh, Windy just
He gets
feed.
deleted.
Well, this is the Crystallis, still got the Daedalus coming.
Yeah,
Fly back.
Wow, this is an interesting.
There's no Ravage, but there is Echo.
Doing
so
a
they still
wrecking
have to be
buildings.
I have Viper now. I think why don't we just host the Viper? Just dead. Luno just
Yeah, Damo does need to be careful if he
Does
gets
have
up
an
Viper
AC.
ulted.
Pretty tame. I mean, he is dying for a Lotus or something, some kind of dispel right now. Oh, lap might go down. Lap's dead. Oh, Windy, die back! Okay.
Yeah, this is the game.
Justin is dying as well. Oh, you said it. AM goes in on the back lines on Stu. Gets Echo! Oh, BKB's done.
Oh, he
Wait, who's going to Bissell?
Bisselled himself. He
Oh
Bisselled.
no.
Dude, the Brian Lotus.
Okay.
What a
Man.
Lotus!
Clutch.
Crazy, didn't expect.
Well,
Oh, but Luna might die here. probably gonna
Ravage.
die.
Nah, Luna's just gonna man fight it.
Oh, Ravage!
Oh, the Ravage!
Oh, stun for ages! Die back!
Rampage?
Wow, what the fuck is going on
I
here?
think they need to get out.
Do they though?
I don't
They
know.
can't deal with the
Finger.
bristleback now. They can't deal with
okay.
the bristleback.
He's got Manta. He can purge off the stacks. Then he's got Satanic.
Just gotta start running, man.
Oh
Satanic?
no.
Satanic? Oh, the crit heal!
Oh my god.
Full health.
Satanic's so good.
This is.
But he's
now
getting,
he's
he's
in
getting
trouble.
fighted.
Oh,
Lotus.
now he's in trouble for the fourth time.
Okay, get out.
Oh no, the bounce, the
Oh, they
glaze.
just need a man up. Like,
Yeah.
like
Well, don't listen to NG, he's a giant puss. Get him there!
Nah, I think if Hexa during the Satanic, she was dead.
What if?
There wasn't much time. She like double crit and just went to full health.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Well, yeah, she's
Damn it.
38
Carry.
now.
I don't
And
see a blink.
10,000 gold. I'm about to get the Ags.
Fucking ass. Actually, yeah, it's pretty good because you just hit the back lines.
Yeah, you just want to delete the Wyvern. Yeah.
And at this point, it's all 6-second BBs, right? So it's pretty good.
No Roshan for a bit.
Keeping his
minute.
Dragonlance.
Well, they're up 35k, and Dota Plus says 96%.
Lakshman Plus says 98%. I'm pulling my money out of Beam it. Cancelling that, man. There's hope. Danny, take me to the promised land. I'll give you the $100 instead of Justin if we win.
Win what?
Just think about how many cigarettes you can buy.
wait, what? Oh, are you
Approximately
betting
2.
2 fat ones?
Ooh,
Two
and
really fat ones.
This
Yeah.
next item on Disco Pumper, the refresher, is very close. Very scary item on Tide.
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna have the mana to pull it off. I'm just gonna say
It
that
does
right
have
now.
a shooters.
Yeah, no, you full mana.
No, I think the AM will purge some of it, and then he won't know what it is.
Nah, I think at this point, Jay's not going to prioritize hitting.
Yeah, Jay's trying to get the Earthshaker, man.
Yeah, that Earthshaker is very...
Yeah,
Earthshaker
Nathan-
does so much.
Playing out of his
Nathan,
mind as well.
MVP, yeah.
Because Tide is just one Ravage. Earthshaker just jumps around like
Roshan
enchant
has-
toteming and shit.
Yeah, Roshan is up, so
Rush has got a little Santa hat. I didn't realize.
Yep.
this is an intense game.
DD on Darryl as well.
Oh, he's the
I'm
one.
gonna go for the hero play again.
Ah, they gotta do it soon. There's an
Oh,
Ags on
well.
this.
Bit late now. It's already dead.
Gets everything. Who you gonna
Ags.
put? So who do you
Who
put
do you put
Ags on?
Surely to the
Luna
Viper.
already has an axe.
Viper.
It'd be
Oh, that's
Viper.
not
Tide?
Maybe Tide is
Give
good
it
as
to
well.
Tide.
Yeah, Tide. It's really
Oh,
Tide.
just put on the ground. Why not just put on the ground?
Ah,
yeah,
Tide
into the
got
Tide.
it. Oh,
I think
man.
even Lich is alright. AoE.
Yeah, not bad.
Viper ult doesn't really do that much.
No, be really good on the Lich because he always does. Oh wow, this guy.
Interestingly, Dota Plus has gone back to 89%.
Why did he just manta then?
Shove up the lanes.
But the lanes are not there.
Waiting for the creep spawn.
Yeah.
Things with that room.
Okay, so alright, let's take stock again. We got the moon shard being eaten right there by Luna, so she's got a moon shard and very much the raid boss that we hope she'd become. Viper with the Gleipnir, AC, Skadi, BKB, incredibly difficult to kill at this point. Jay really having stalled. Sitting on 4,000 gold, thinking about buying an MKB to deal with that butterfly. And Ryan jumping ahead of the bristleback now with that
Wow.
Lotus Orb, which really, you know,
Who would
that-
have thought?
yeah. The Lotus, that reverse
That's
abyssal,
Abyssal, man.
yeah, which was game changing. Not game changing, but
You
fight
should just
changing.
buy his refresher now. Like, you shouldn't save. for
Yeah, he's got buyback. He's got buyback as well.
Yeah. Oh, no, he hasn't got enough for buyback and the
buyback.
refresher. Yeah.
I just
And
think,
then-
like, take the win, take the fight, and just threats.
I mean, once you've blown Ravage.
I mean, like, you're inside here, just like.
Oh, he's used his axe. He's used his axe.
No buyback.
Oh my god.
That's all he had to do. Just delete a hero. This is looking pretty grim. We're going to see a 1-0 series. Fantastic series, this. Really enjoyed this game. Real back and forth game. And you really got to give credit to the bait on the Bristle. I was raging that they let it through.
Bristle's back. Dead. Oh, that's GG.
Oh, GG, yep.
You must be really happy you don't have to pay Justin, right?
Well, we still, I mean, like, we have to beat Darryl's team, and they have to get 2-0.
Well,
but
47k net worth lead.
Wow.
What a game.
That is insane.
not today, old friend. Victory. Love it.
They were down so much at the start. Like, dire.
Yeah, you gotta call
Oh,
the...
like, the lanes got dumpstered, right?
I mean, great performances from all of the team, but you gotta call out Nathan for that game. Just
yeah, that was huge.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid performance by Nathan, yeah. Alright, that's gonna be...
Damien brothers.
Yeah, that's gonna be game 2. So the score is currently 1-1, right? And that's the end of the series. So it's only a 2-game series, right? So
yeah.
Our next series is on Thursday, is it?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, you're playing Crave.
Yeah, it'll be me, alright?
We are playing Milo's team.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Milo's really getting his games out. Yeah, Tim, you gotta 2-0 them.
Easy,
we'll
bro.
Try, man. Try. I'm still in rehab, so we'll see what condition I'm in for the day. Alright. I will stop the stream now. Good game, guys.
Well played.